before I start this video, I want to make things very perfectly clear. If you are in this opinion that that if I don't like what happens on SmackDown and your reply is, but Raw sucks as well, please hear me out on this, because I have seen on multiple occasions a lot of people comparing Raw and SmackDown. And it's actually quite annoying. It's very annoying that I've seen this, because by the way, I haven't done a SmackDown review. I did SmackDown spoilers, I stopped. I was going to do Raw, SmackDown results. I never bothered with it because the review genre, let's face it, is fucking dead right now. But I'm back. I'm back doing SmackDown results for one reason and one reason only. And that is because I believe people are not giving you the truth. Okay? And I believe that. And I believe that a lot of these opinions of people that are essentially, and I see this all the time, even in the mainstream YouTube news, they're saying Raw's up on points and SmackDown's up in points and SmackDown's better than Raw, and people are saying Raw's better than SmackDown, and people are saying, well, I like NXT. Here's something that a lot of you don't know. It's the same goddamn company. Both shows are exactly the same. The format is exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the studio and the roster. That is the only thing that's different. In case anyone doesn't know, I am not a big fan of this week's SmackDown. Now, I will say this. I know a lot of people don't like Dolph Ziggler, and I know a lot of people don't like The Miz. I will say this. They had a good match. However, the ending sucked. Also, what I don't like about the match is that The Miz dropped the Intercontinental Championship to Dolph Ziggler when Miz should have kept the Intercontinental Championship. Basically, what they might be doing is a pass-the-parcel situation with the Intercontinental Championship. So pretty much that match was all for nothing when they could have just had The Miz have a championship. Okay, if they're gonna have The Miz roll with it and roll for this thing that he's doing, okay, why didn't he just keep the championship? Did they give it to Dolph Ziggler for whatever reason? Also, I will say this, the Undertaker segment was pretty good, however, this came absolutely for nothing. Undertaker is not at Survivor Series, that I'm aware of, it hasn't been announced. Undertaker is not in the match, that I'm aware of at this point in time. He literally just went in and said, you better win. Okay, Undertaker, you better win. Now, I'm not saying I think it was probably the best promo he's done in a long time, but pretty much that summed up to absolutely nothing. The rest of SmackDown sucked. And if you honestly believe that Divas fucking segment, or sorry, the women's segment was good, please rewatch it and think again, because it was garbage. Garbage with a capital G. Thank you. Let us get on with the show. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, like I said, excellent show, but my problem is this. Why did Miz just keep the championship? Why did he just keep the championship rather than Dolph Ziggler having the Intercontinental Championship? Pretty much they have the Spirit Squad now, and it's not even the Spirit Squad, it's not even the full cast. If you're going to do something, go all out. Now, I know the two of the other guys, they refused to go on it, but pretty much it's half of the Spirit Squad. You have a Spirit Squad helping The Miz. And not only that, but Miz only won by Maurice pushing someone. And also, there's something else I want to add. Because, you know, a lot of people think, oh, you're just nitpicking it. Let me get this straight. Dolph Ziggler, a guy who is an Intercontinental Champion, okay, literally gets pushed by Maurice. Not a forceful push. Pushed by Maurice. And Miz won. So pretty much, to sum it up, Maurice is stronger than Dolph Ziggler. And by the way, see these people saying, oh, the roll-up, the momentum could have pushed it or whatever. No, Maurice literally tapped him, and it looked so bad. I'm sorry, but the ending was terrible, okay? And that's all I gotta say about that. Honestly, though, the match itself was actually pretty good. I know a lot of people give Dolph Ziggler a lot of crap. I personally did enjoy the match. However, the ending was terrible. I'm sorry. And also the fact that if they're going to give the Intercontinental Championship back to The Miz, okay, then why did he lose it in the first place? It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all, folks. Anywho, let us get into the next segment, because I got a lot to say right now. Kalisto versus O'Neill Lorgan, right? This was garbage. Bleacher Report, you should have gave this an F. This was terrible. Fucking, you might as well call him Sin Cara, but Kalisto, should I say. Kalisto, botched. Big time. Botched. He went on the rope and went, boom. Alright, is he the next Sin Cara? Is he the next original Sin Cara? This match was garbage. And in all fairness, though, it made Kalisto look really weak, because this guy, O'Neill Lorgan, or whatever the fuck he's called, was more aggressive in the match. Was way more aggressive. Kalisto only did his little move. There was no build up to that finisher. I'm pretty much only doing this for the cruiserweight match. That's all they're doing. Like, this match was garbage. Again, garbage. So I don't know how anyone thinks that this was good. Nikki Bella versus Carmella. Garbage. Just a bunch of women going, fucking Raw and SmackDown. It's pretty much exactly the same as the Divas. I honestly thought that if this women's division was going to be implemented, I thought this was all going to be different. But no, it's exactly the same. This was garbage. What rating? They gave us a B? Piss off. This was terrible. King Booker emerges to ensure tag team survival. Garbage. Okay? And I'll tell you why it's garbage. Because Tyler Breeze and Fandango walked in like two male strippers dressed as policemen. I honestly believe that Tyler Breeze and fucking Fandango were gonna lap dance on top of Booker T. Oh, sucker! There you go, sucker! That's what I honestly thought was gonna happen. This was terrible. And it's weird to me because the Usos, I could be wrong, aren't the Usos like a heel? Aren't most of those teams that were there hated each other? Why is the Usos going, yeah, this is great, you're a heel. You should be cheering for people. This is ridiculous. Pretty much this was a tag team of jobbers. This was terrible. And Booker T went, hear ye, right? I personally didn't find it funny. I thought Booker T could have done better. You know? It could have done better. And honestly, some people like the King Booker thing. I didn't, personally. That whole gimmick was to throw off Booker T, really. Because Booker T had a lot of momentum. So they gave him the King thing. And it wasn't great, to be honest with you. I just didn't like this segment, personally, for me. And The Undertaker on the cutting edge. Now, there was a few things as well that happened that I need to say right now. One was there was a few backstage segments which were terrible. You had Alexa Bliss with Daniel Bryan. That they were trying to be funny, but they weren't. And it's funny how Bleacher Report actually missed out on a lot that was happening right now. Another match. That's right, I forgot. They actually had a 16-man tag match after the whole Booker T thing, and it was terrible. It was garbage. Absolutely terrible. Didn't like it. The Hype Bros, the Usos, American Alpha, and Breezango win via pinfall. Absolutely garbage. Didn't like it. I thought this was absolutely terrible. Edge and The Undertaker return to SmackDown. Okay, now first of all, I want to say this, okay? Now, I haven't watched SmackDown in a while. The reason why I've turned it off is because of James Ellsworth. So I sat down in my little chair, ready to watch SmackDown. I'm like, I'm going to look forward to it as long as, I don't see James Ellsworth. Lo and behold, that little Leafy lookalike, an older version of Leafy, no disrespect to Leafy, but he has no chin, alright? That's the thing. Leafy doesn't have a chin, but you understand what I mean. James Ellsworth doesn't have a chin, okay? And I was looking at it, and you had Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. Randy's with Bray Wyatt for whatever reason. It's ridiculous. Randy Orton's with Bray Wyatt, and then you have Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, you have Shane McMahon, The Undertaker, and James Ellsworth. And Edge is there as well, and Edge is like, congratulations to James Ellsworth. And James Ellsworth's like, I'm your biggest fan! Guys, I'm your biggest fan, guys! Like a goddamn Muppet. It's like a Muppet show with this guy, alright? You might as well put him on with Kermit the Frog, not on a wrestling show, okay? And these idiotic fans going, James, do you guys even know why you're cheering? Even, by the way, I want to say this, see for the people that actually praise SmackDown, even they say James Ellsworth thing's terrible. So if everyone's sick of the James Ellsworth thing, then why is this idiot on here? Okay? It's just terrible. It's just terrible. It's deplorable. It's ugly. Undertaker comes down the ring, and cuts a promo saying that WrestleMania will no longer define him, which I think is a good move. Hopefully it means that we will see more of The Undertaker, because Lord knows we need it on this show. And pretty much he said, good luck, hope you win. And if nobody wins, then you have to answer to the dead man, okay? Alright, see you later, bye. That's pretty much it. I don't know if we're going to see Taker at Survivor Series. It looks like we might. I mean, I hope, if Undertaker doesn't show up in the pay-per-view, then I don't know. I really don't know. What would be the point? And you have to bear in mind, this is the 900th episode. And a lot of people were saying, this was a great show. This was a great SmackDown. Yeah, here's the thing. This is the 900th episode. They should have put more effort on. Like I said, with the Miz thing and the Undertaker thing, kind of good segments, but it has flaws. It's not perfect. A lot of people are like, oh, this is amazing, like, flawless. But the middle part of it was terrible. Now, a lot of people might turn around and say to me, well, Jerry, it's supposed to build up Survivor Series. It's Raw versus SmackDown. It's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so let me get this straight. Booker T doing the whole King Booker thing. Pretty much everyone cheering and acting like they're in a party, okay? That's really gonna get the storyline over. Really, that's really gonna get the storyline over. There's a million different ways they could have went about this, and they went about it the wrong way. Honestly, this was terrible. This was boring. I got really bored. I only really wanted to watch this for Taker, and even that, it wasn't even that long. It wasn't even that long. So why would you wait 2 hours for the Undertaker going, "Oh, WrestleMania's not gonna define me," and the Undertaker and WrestleMania's not gonna define me, and hope you win. Okay, see you later. I watched 2 hours just to see that. Like I said, Taker looks great. And by the way, see, for all you people that were turning around saying, he's on crutches. He's on crutches. Every fucking year this is it. Undertaker's on crutches. Undertaker's, I don't know, he's sitting down. He can't get up, and all this kind of rumors and shit. It's complete horse shit. Undertaker's in the best shape. Well, not the best shape of his life, but he's in good shape for his age. And he still got it on the microphone as well. Honestly, SmackDown, I am going to give this a 4.5 out of 10. I would have given this a 5, but like I said, this is a show that is the 900th episode. And most of this show was just recaps of other SmackDowns. This was terrible, and a lot of people were like, oh, I enjoyed it. Oh, yes, I like the Diva segment. I like the Undertaker and the Miz and everything else, and, But see, a lot of you aren't understanding, and I need to say this, and it goes out to a lot of the reviewers out there, is that you have to see the whole show. The whole show has to be great. Now, a lot of you have said, well, the build-up is for Survivor Series. Yeah, I understand that, but they could have built this up way better. There was millions of different ways they could have built this up better. Oh, yeah, Booker T with the hear ye. Yeah, that's really going to get people to buy a Survivor Series thing. Now, I'm going to watch Survivor Series, and... oh, yes, and another thing. For you people that are saying that the show was simply to build up Survivor Series, the only reason why I'm watching this is in case Taker shows up, which we don't even know, which I'm sure he will. I'm sure he probably will. Hopefully. Fingers crossed he will. However, Goldberg and Lesnar, other than that, I don't give a crap. I really don't care about this whole SmackDown Raw. And, by the way, I swear to God, do you see if some of you are like, I'm on Team SmackDown and I'm on Team Raw? Please just stop it, okay? Please just stop it. It is not... Listen, it's the same goddamn company. It is the same company. They're like, Jesus, like, everyone's like, I've always been on Team SmackDown, haha, I've always been on Team SmackDown, right? So who are you against? Because it's very rare I've seen people that are for Raw, okay? So pretty much, like, so this is a boat, right? This is a boat, okay? This is a boat. This is a SmackDown boat, this is a Raw boat, right? But here's the thing, it's all one ship, alright? It's all one ship, okay? So yous are all there, right? There's only, there's probably barely anyone that's on the Raw side, right? But everyone's on the SmackDown side because everyone is praising it. So the boat's gonna tipple, the boat, oh no, there it goes, there's Celine Dion. Oh, there we go. There we go. Celine Dion singing out the Titanic. There we go. See what I mean? That's the issue that I have, is that some of you people are not, because other people are saying that that SmackDown is great and they're praising it and it's better than Raw. A lot of you, unfortunately, are jumping on the bandwagon. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem because, you know, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You know, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this SmackDown review. I might do more of them. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Like I said, I understand where some of you are coming from, that you like SmackDown. But guys, please do not be deluded by the concept. The only reason why this brand split was happening is for you guys to do the very thing that they want you to do, okay? WWE, Raw, and SmackDown are exactly the same show. They're exactly the same in any way. The only difference is that SmackDown is slightly better. Slightly. And do you know why it's slightly better? It's because it's 2 hours. That's why. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to judge you guys for praising SmackDown constantly, but I'm just saying, please put the blinkers off. See those people that sleep with those, like, you know, those middle-aged men and women that have, like, the wee thing there. I don't know why people do it. Just close your eyes, for God's sake. But, like, see people that do that, right? Just lift it off and see the light. Oh, look. James Ellsworth's a cunt. Fucking bitch. That's what you should be doing. Guys, like I said, I have to say this. I might even make another video saying that about this SmackDown and Raw situation, because I'm sorry, some people, nobody's even saying this. That's the thing. I haven't seen a video apart from maybe like a Smart Busters and a few other people, or there's a few other guys that I've seen. I think like Charlie and a few other people that were saying that both shows are terrible. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of it. Like, and I just feel as if some of you are being blinded by WWE's agenda, you know. And I'm not saying, oh, it's an agenda, like a conspiracy theory or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, open your eyes to, like, just take a look back. Just imagine this. If SmackDown was 3 hours, would you watch the full show? I say that again. If SmackDown, this show, right? So, the Undertaker thing at the end and the Miz thing at the end, but all the crap in the middle, all dragged out for another hour, would you watch the whole show? Ask yourselves that. Guys, by the way, please like this video, because I know a lot of the SmackDown people are might dislike this. I don't know. Hopefully not. Please don't dislike it. When we see me saying that, they're gonna dislike it. Either way, I don't really care about likes or dislikes anyway, to be brutally honest with you. A lot of you probably know that I don't censor likes and dislikes and comments myself, so everyone's entitled to their opinion. But I honestly thought this show was garbage. And like I said, guys, don't be blinded by this Raw versus SmackDown thing. It's exactly the same company. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.